Auf der Suche nach sinnerfüllten Arbeit. Wie kann die Arbeit so gestaltet sein, dass sie sinnerfüllt erlebt wird, gleichzeitig produktiv ist und erfüllte Lebenszeit ist? Die Skandinavier dienen da als wunderbares Beispiel. Sie sind im World Happiness Report, sind die Finnen dieses Jahr auf Platz 1, Schweden und Dänen kurz dahinter, Deutschland Platz 15. Ich mache mich auf der Suche in Skandinavien, reise mit meinem Segelboot und interviewe viele Menschen dazu für gute Anregungen, wie sinnerfülltes Arbeiten aussehen kann. Auf den Älands zwischen Schweden und Finnland unterhalte ich mich mit Dan Andersson von Ålands Näringsliv. Er erzählt mir einiges, wie es auf diesen kleinen Inseln gelingt, erfolgreich und zufrieden Unternehmen aufzubauen und zu führen, zu leben.
People and about 2,600 companies on Åland. So compared to the population, it's a pretty large number.
Yeah.
So we are mostly very small, of course, but we do have, of course, the bigger seafaring and cruise ships and so forth.
Yes.
But most of our companies are very small one-man businesses also. So I would say the tradition is that we are island people. Island people always have to look for different opportunities. So if they have a regular work, they perhaps have a side business also. So that is, I think, the tradition of business here in Åland. Often connected to the seafaring tradition, I would say. So I would say that we are very entrepreneurial and forward-minded regarding finding new opportunities and so forth. That has always been a strength here in Åland. And living on island, I think it's also easy to find freedom and a certain amount of independence and happiness that follow with that. Independence to be able to pursue what you want to do as an individual. I think that is a key, so to speak.
Yeah.
I think you have a lot of activities that are very important also. So that is perhaps very important also. And of course you have very close to the nature here in Åland.
Yes.
So that is, I think, important. We usually joke that it's 10 minutes to the sea wherever you are. So it's so if you work in the city, for example, you can in the evening go out and walk in the woods or near the shore or something like that. That perhaps gives some harmony also compared to a city life.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know the word tips. What were
Yeah.
tips can you give German leaders?
Yeah. Well, I think it's try to I would say to work for people's independence in individuality also, to make them able to express themselves and to feel part of the organization, part of the ideals that are they have in the company or in the, so I think it's very important that you have that sense of freedom, that you are part of something that and that you have a freedom to.
Yes.
So that I think is very important. Yeah.
Something more? I don't know.
No, something more. No, I don't think so. But I think that here in Åland we are very used to have a tradition of working for ourselves also and to develop ourselves, so to speak. Also, I think that has been a strength. Also, finding new ideas for bigger companies, for example, that you try to find new ways yourself also to how to be happy and how to find new business opportunities also.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's all.
So, but also the seafaring tradition, I think, has been very important also for many. We are not a traditional, perhaps, like in Sweden and Finland, that has coming from the agricultural or fish or forestry, so to speak, that we are very early. So for example, my grandfather and so way back, even further back than that, has been around the world, for example. So I think it's very important to take impressions also from other places, and that has also been very important for many Hollanders.
Okay.